Hello people of the internet, my name is JD Shadow. This is Miraculous Ladybug, Season 3, Part 1. And apparently, we got problems with TF1 and On Entertainment. So, we're gonna try to avoid that. So, just be quite honest with you, we're gonna try to avoid it. While we continue on with, apparently, there's Reflectile that's supposed to go in between Backwater and Weredad, but we don't have that particular episode right now. I mean, look, we have all that. We even have Party Crasher, which is like in season, like part 2. Like way into part 2. So, if Reflectile comes at some point between now and when I get through all the other episodes besides Party Crasher, then we'll go back and get that. But when I'm understanding, it's probably not going to be completely spoiler-worthy if we go to Weredad here. So, who knows? I don't know. Next one's supposed to be Weredad. So, keep in mind, before I go any further, subscribe, click the bell, notified, because apparently as well, I got a few people saying that because I talk about other things on this channel, that people are not getting recommendations for these videos. Because YouTube wants to be idiots. And let's not even get into the COPPA thing that we're gonna have to worry about at some point in time. Yeah, that's a thing now. So, I'm gonna try to stay low and that, maybe. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, you know what I mean. But ring the bell. More Geek Gaming Culture, that's how we roll. And also, again, if you want to get something up here on the green screen for me to put in the background in these reactions, please be sure to hit me up with the email, say where to get it, and I will credit you for it. And of course, your name be in the video. How about that? So, with that having been said, Weredad, 21 minutes, I'm not going to read the description because it's taking way too much time as it is. Let's go. Wow, okay. And it's, the baby again! Why are we facing...
My heart is just like that yo-yo rap baby's wrist, taken prisoner by my lady forever.
You are looking at that, you're doing that now?
I never fall for your poetry, but I do find your foolishness incredibly powerful.
She didn't scold him for, like, taking time out of the schedule? A big freaking donut?
Mmm, donuts.
Well...
Marinette?
What-oh. Oh, no.
This isn't the first time I've bumped into you right after Ladybug's transformed back. Could you be...
They know
Marinette?
Uh-oh.
Why don't you come have Sunday brunch with us tomorrow? I'll make macaroons.
Oh,
Can I say no
that's
to that?
good.
Well, see you tomorrow. But it turns out that she's in love with me. Do you realize it's the first time that a girl's told me she's in love with me?
You're an idiot.
Tell me.
Boom, 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 boom.
And now he's going to be in...
lunch tomorrow. Do you realize?
Invited for dinner?
Aren't you jumping the gun a little, Tom?
Does a bear crap in the woods?
Haven't started on the first course yet.
First course? Yeah, the appetizers.
I'm going to... Who wouldn't love Marinette? Everyone loves Marinette.
That might actually be true, though. The way he said that was kind of creepy.
So, I don't see the problem in keeping 2 pots simmering on the stove. Especially when there's actually only 1 pot.
I don't even want to know where that comment was
Go
headed.
over there for brunch.
Those are the smallest plates for
It's
lunch.
not coming.
Adrian, you have 24 minutes left to finish your lunch before it's time to review your Chinese lesson.
Is my father too busy to have lunch with me again?
Indeed, your next meal with your father is scheduled next Thursday between 7:30 a.m. and 7:45 a.m.
Screw your
In that case,
schedule.
Talking while I eat will feel like I have some company.
Burn.
You're right. Breaking her heart with flowers will be much more romantic.
Yeah, right. Here's a flower. I don't
told
love
you,
you.
Mom.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
Estimated Cat Noir's love of macaroons. I don't believe it. What a glutton.
You're an idiot.
Is that all his love for Ladybug is worth? Just one tiny declaration of love, and that's it. Poof, he changes his mind.
You sound like a girl.
He didn't exactly change his mind. Oh no, I don't love him. He won't understand why I told him that I loved him in the first place.
You are
I told him that I loved him so that he
overthinking
wouldn't figure out
this.
that I'm Ladybug, but if he sees that I lied, then he'll also see that I did all of that, so he wouldn't guess that I'm Ladybug, and he'll figure out that I'm Ladybug.
What did you just say? Voila.
A
This is a
single
nightmare.
piece of bread
Come
that
on,
is
sweetie.
actually
Get him in.
fitting.
Welcome to our home.
Tom, let him come up for some air, huh?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you're carrying him like a $5 foot long.
How?
Oh, he
Oh, if anybody
She
didn't
loves
know
me.
the
You
greeting
two
in
already
French,
know each other
that would
so
be.
well.
Everyone
I
loves
could
me,
see
Dad. It
people
doesn't
like
mean anything.
screaming.
Actually, we don't know each other.
Love at first sight. That's even more romantic. Have a seat, kids. I'll bring out the first.
He is so interested in pairing these two together. What? It's like,
I have something to tell you.
Voila. Sweethearts.
yeah,
forever.
shut up and
For
eat.
you, of course. Of course not, sweetie. Cat Noir won't be a superhero all his life. Once he's defeated Hawkmouth, he won't need to run on the rooftops with a stick saving people. I know.
Say-
He could work in the bakery with me. I
You
could
think
train you
Hawkmouth
young
is the only villain that's
Maybe
ever
Cat Noir
in the
doesn't wanna be a
world?
baker
No,
at
that's
all.
Spider-Man.
Ah, pet hamsters. Do you like hamsters? Because my daughter loves them. What did you want to name your future hamster again, sweetie?
This is a nightmare.
Nightmare. Right. That's a funny name, isn't it?
Tom, how about we let Cat Noir tell us himself what he wants?
Good idea, because he
You
seems
do
like the
realize
kind of
this
boy
is
who
this
changes
is like
his mind rather
opposite of
quickly.
every dad that has ever had a
Well,
daughter, right?
Actually, I'm in love with Ladybug. I'm really sorry, Marinette.
Oh, this is so. All alone with my hamster, and its name will be Loneliness.
Wow.
La, 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 la. Oh, this is such a relief. He's not in love with me.
Yeah, but your dad got it deflated.
Thanks for having me anyway.
Oh no.
Is there a man by his child's heartache?
Yeah, and you made a big mistake again, Marinette. You are just as bad as Chloe was in season 1.
How can he not love Marinette? Everyone loves Marinette.
Only if you only knew.
She'll love him with all her heart, and
But how
He'll
big
break
is
it
this
too.
guy?
Never again. I won't let anyone break my daughter's heart again.
Weredad, I am Hawkmoth. I'm giving you the power to protect your.
I
daughter from
wondered how
anything
long
that
it
brings her
would have
harm.
taken to
In return,
get.
I'll
To
bring
his-
you some.
Whoa.
What is this? Tiki! Marinette?
Oh, that was. Oh. Oh, that was an interesting transformation.
Marinette?
That would be interesting if she got.
I'm so sorry. I'll bring your husband back to his senses and get Marinette out of this.
If he
I
can
promise.
find where he is.
shouldn't you wait for
Oh,
Ladybug?
right now
She
he's
always shows up at the right time.
thinking he's in the Japanese anime.
Yes. But Marinette seems like an awesome girl too, you know. Don't worry.
Or in
I'll
World of
save her.
I
Warcraft.
have faith in you, Cat.
He's climbing the beanstalk. What on earth? This is Marinette the beanstalk.
Tiki!
And this is totally giving me Labyrinth vibes. All it's missing is David Bowie. May he rest in peace, by the way.
Tiki?
Whoa.
Dare you come back after what you've done?
Okay, that is not the best design in the world.
I swear that I'm about to crush your bones.
Although We never really had that kind of Akuma before.
Damsel in distress to rescue!
Yeah!
You can't protect her from what hurts the most. Do you know what hurts the most?
My great big punches!
maybe he's right.
No! What hurts the most is solitude. Believe me, I know all about it. Nothing hurts more than isolation. Having to sit alone in front of a cold meal? Is that what you want for your daughter? A lifetime of cold meals in her prison of roses?
Soon a prince will come, a prince worthy of her, daring enough to face me, who will brave the many dangers.
Baby
and
Luca
pick the
might
magic rose
suffice.
for her.
What is that? The rose.
Rose.
The Eliminator and American Gladiators. But why did France not have a Gladiators version? Maybe that was the UK.
Beauty and the Beast.
Whoa, that may have been the Ward's idea.
What?
So that's how instant the transformation actually is. That was an interesting way of getting the Akuma out.
He's as wonderful as ever. Who wouldn't be in love with Ladybug? Oh, she also has some flaws, you know?
Now you're gonna destroy it. Oh, a parachute. Or a hand glider. This is Guild Wars 2. Heart of Thorns. Definitely. That you caused, by the way.
I originally thought when I saw you on the roof.
What? You just thought I was a fan of yours?
Well, yeah, that's what I was about to say when you jumped on me. Could it be that she's a fan of mine?
You're an idiot.
If you bring fresh croissants to Ladybug every day, she'll surely wind up falling in love with you.
Here we go again! Okay, so pros I need to get to this first is that I kind of enjoy the dynamic of Ladybug, Cat Noir, and we always do, but this time around I did like that he was just close to getting knowing the identity of Ladybug, and maybe he still knows that, maybe he still thinks about that, but the one con of this is that he didn't really get it quite yet. He's getting there. He's starting to get there, but then they bail out again. We got the love story again. We got that whole pairing of the love story again of the Ladybug, Cat Noir is in love with Ladybug, but he doesn't know that he just met Ladybug, right? Okay, so if they knew who one another was, it would be a much different show, let's just put it that way. Also, Marinette's kind of, was it her fault again with that acting job? With the acting job and how she was once Cat Noir broke her heart, she did an Oscar-worthy performance there. And then yay, I'm out of this. Oh, wait. My dad just got turned into an Akuma. Go me. Go me. Okay, and the other thing is that Tom was just so ready to wed her daughter. I have never seen a dad do that. If you know anything about the stereotypes that media puts to dads and their daughters, they would that does with their lives. Have you ever seen that new Xfinity commercial, which is so stupid, so outdated, it's unreal? Where you must be this person from so-and-so, and he has his phone saying, hey, you just joined the Wi-Fi network. No one does that anymore. Nobody uses that trope anymore. Go, 1980s call, they want the trope back. Okay, they want the ladder back, okay? But you've probably seen that commercial. But I've never really seen, maybe some dads are like that, but if you have been exposed to those stereotypes as I have in the years, throughout the years, you probably know what I'm talking about. heart-shaped cake deflating once the word got out that Ladybug, well, Cat Noir was the love of Ladybug, not Marinette. Yeah. The biggest thing I liked about this was during the fight, Cat Noir really put that speech that Cat Noir gave. That was awesome. That speech he gave, like, nothing is colder than isolation, and he should know that because, again, we get that whole storyline about Cat Noir, well, Adrian and his dad being way too busy. Of course, we know what he's busy with, but we also know that he is in isolation. He doesn't really have any friends. Maybe we do know of a few friends he does have when he's able to escape from solitude. We also kind of got that big speech, and he's saying like, oh, the damsel in distress, and they kind of pull into that trope a little bit, and a lot of people have some problems with that trope anymore, but I do believe that they used it in a really good way. They had a good way into applying that, and Marinette was able to hold her own anyway. We didn't get to see a whole lot of Ladybug moments in this. We got Ladybug for about maybe a couple of moments, unless you count the baby. Nothing was meant on the baby. Now, that might have something to do with what we got from Reflectall that we didn't see. So, remember, we don't know about Reflectall. We haven't seen Reflectall, so we don't know right in the moment. We don't have that episode. Thanks, Netflix, for once again, though I have a funny suspicion as to what. There's definitely some vibes of, I don't know, you would count Guild Wars 2 and Heart of Thorns with Morgemoth and or Jack and the Beanstalk, maybe? Like, they're climbing up to the clouds and stuff like that. Maybe that, and maybe the hang glider, again, the Guild Wars 2 thing, or maybe World of Warcraft, the old gods, H.P. Lovecraft, and those kinds of storylines, like Cthulhu and some of the other gods that he used in that mythology that he presented to us. And I don't know why, like, it's besides World of Warcraft, I don't see anybody really using H.P. Lovecraft that much, because maybe, I guess, people don't like some of the things he did throughout the years as a human being. He wasn't as great as a human being some people think he was, but at the same time, that really gave me some thoughts, like maybe the vines, stuff like that, Morgemoth, stuff like that, or maybe the old gods, stuff like that. But I do have to ding the design of this Akuma. Even though the Akuma, we've never seen a really strong Akuma before, and Dom is like a big guy. Have you really seen how big this guy is? But the Akuma itself, I don't know. I don't see the design of the Akuma didn't really appeal to me. I think maybe they should have done some more with it. I think maybe they should have seen more done with it. I think it was kind of a lazy design. Though the Akuma itself and him just like uses brute strength was really good. And all of that was fine. It's just the design didn't really appeal to me. Although the other stuff was fine. The other thing is, and I think this is an interesting point to bring up, is that does this mean that we're again going to this whole thing where they don't actually pick up on it? I mean, he was really close to knowing that she's Ladybug, and I think we're in season 3. We've gone through how many episodes now, and they're still able to keep this up. How much longer are they able to keep this up? We gotta move this story. We gotta move that at some point. Now, maybe season 3, we move this story along to where, okay, they actually do find out, and what happens when they do find out. But they can't keep this going for 5 seasons, and we know they're going to make at least 5 of them now. That's why I really dislike the fact that they're moving really quickly with these seasons, because we got at some point they gotta say, okay, what do these fans really want out of the show? What are they saying about this show? How are we moving? And I understand that Thomas Asuk really has a vision for the series, but at the same time, I've also heard a few things. Like, he's really protective about his thought process, and he really doesn't like when people say, oh, you should do this, you should do that. Take some suggestions, man. Take some suggestions, and this is one of those things where I attend some suggestions as a video. This is my way of providing suggestions in videos like this. So yeah, that might be a good thing as well. Also, I don't know why they didn't, like, when, and then this might have something to do with, the fact that I might have touched upon why they're not commenting here. That, why did they not comment that this is the second time that, Gigan Titan, I think it was? Gigan Titan, I think that was the name, I gotta go back. But, that's the second time that August got Akumatized, and nobody's brought that up. Like, that's the second time we had to go and bring up the Akuma. We bring up the second, the point 2 of the Akuma. Why did no one bring that up? I'm like, this is the second time we had to face this one. Why? I don't get it. Okay, so, pros and cons, yeah, there you go. If you like what you see, and I hope you do, again, give it a thumbs up. We really need those thumbs up, because I really need them, because you know what's going on with the copyrights, and because apparently some people at YouTube don't like when I'm putting serious issues in between some of these more positive stuff, and I like to win both on the same channel. So yeah, anything you can help in order to get this one noticed, and if you like what you see, tell everybody you know. Please, 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 get everybody, again, make sure that YouTube understands that this should be recommended. These things should be recommended. No one should be punished for their opinions. No one should be punished just because they might have an opinion that differs from somebody else. No one should be punished for that. Also, you know this, if you have a backdrop you want to see, please put it there. And do accept fan art too. I will accept that. If you have something that you've drawn or something like that, you want to put it up here on the big screen and have me react, you have that as the backdrop, as the reaction backdrop, please do so. Please tell me about it. I would love to see it. Next time, unless we get Reflect Doll, I am going to go to the next one, which is, if I could get, Silencer. Sounds like something Solid Snake would use. Thank you very much for watching. I hope I didn't drown out way too much. And my name is Shady Shadow, and I am not worthy. That just happened.